Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, The Frozen Wilds. We are currently in Stone Yield. Came here to fix our supply issues. Bought a bunch of wire and gathered a bunch of ridgewood, but then I was fighting some bandits and some other critters. So now we have some more stuff to sell. And we're gonna sell it. We did get our owl skin, so we're going to finally upgrade our last weapon ammo pouch. And might as well sell off the rest of these resources that we don't actually need. Alright. Just looking, we were fighting some watchers, so we can sell our watchers, watcher lenses, watcher heart. What else? There were some bellow backs. I'm not sure how many of those lenses or hearts we have, but I don't think it's enough to need to sell those. Plenty of echo shells, plenty of metal burn, plenty of blaze, plenty of chill water, and metal vessels. And sell some meat. We bought about 200 coils of wire, or 200 wires, and gathered up another 150, 160 from doing battle. The rest of that was excess that we bought. And we also gathered up a bunch of ridgewood, but we're gonna have to gather up a bunch more. Alright. Modifications. Don't think we grabbed any more of those. No, we upgraded some of our weapons and other things. And now, there is another merchant around here. This one. Up on top of the hill. I want to see if we can get that final Banuk upgraded bow. And then we're going to take on the last of the Fireclaws. Is that more ridgewood? Yes. Because we need a lot more ridgewood. I'm a little surprised I let it get so low. Usually I have, 750 minimum. Alright. Champion bow. So we have these three. And we can buy that. Alright. We'll put it there in that slot. Nice. And now we'll upgrade it. Crafting. Hold one. Clear, clear, clear. And now, new one. Definitely going to add that coil. Ooh, corruption and handling versus corruption and tear. We'll definitely take the handling. So now the question is, do we want to go overkill with the freeze or overkill with the shock? And I'm thinking freeze, because that's how we got our last one. Alright, where is that? There it is. Alright. Very nice. Okay. And capacity. Yes. We want to upgrade that. And that is the final upgrade on not the fire rail, not the storm slinger. Ah, yes. Okay. So now, one more Fireclaw up there. So we'll fast travel to this campfire, pick up some more ridgewood along the way, and finish out the Banuk storyline. You can already see the big bad boy over there. Or no, those are Scorchers. Shit. Once again, I hate Scorchers. The Fireclaws are not much better, but certainly would prefer to deal with one over the other. No, I do not want to play with you. Leave me alone. I just want lots and lots of ritual. Find it. Don't want to go up the hill yet.
Does it?
What? Scrappers? Yeah, scrappers. Don't want to deal with them either. Alright. A little more ridgewood. $145 is not enough. 125 is not enough. Some more blue gleam. Although I don't think there's anything left for us to buy that we want. It requires blue gleam. I am not finding any more ridgewood up here.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
What the hell was I aiming at? Well, I suppose if the others just run away, that's okay.
I can get out of this.
Any other? It's a goat.
Fireclaw.
Yes, I know it's a Fireclaw, Aloy. But we need more ridgewood. Yeah. I am not fighting that thing yet. Alright. We'll fast travel down here. Sorry. And we will see about gathering more ridgewood. Down here. Then we will fast travel back. So, sorry again. Don't know why my throat is so froggy right now. But, yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do after we finish this series. Kinda thinking I might do 2 more episodes after this, just to show using the Banuk weapons in the final battle in Meridian. But this series hasn't been that popular, so I really I'm really hesitant to replace it with Forbidden West, even though that has been the game plan for a long time. But it just, you know, I don't want to be recording episodes and putting them out if nobody's interested in them. Especially like
if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
for a game that I enjoy, but at the same time it seems like I get really frustrated with. At least I'm assuming that's what most people are getting the impression of. But, I don't know, like, I could maybe do just random, games. But my big issue is a lot of open world stuff is first person. And I just can't play first person games. At least not most of them that are really heavy combat wise. Mainly because there's nothing to focus on that is, you know, still on the screen, doesn't move. Like if I have a character that I'm watching in third person, it doesn't bother me to like the big issue is with are you gonna keep shooting at me? I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright, I'm thinking whatever it was is gone now. That's good. But, it's the peripheral vision that is the issue, is when there's nothing on the screen that doesn't move, everything's moving all the time. And like a lot of first-person games, even if you're like carrying a weapon or whatever, when you're running, it tends to sway back and forth with the movement of your character's body and, you know, the rhythm of your footsteps. And so even that doesn't stay still, and that causes issues for me with the motion sickness. So, I mean, some first-person games, if they have like a weapon like that you pull out that you're running with that doesn't move until you like aim or whatever, I can sort of do those ones, but otherwise it has to be third person. I have to have like a central focus point for the camera that doesn't change. What the hell?
Come on.
Come here. You damn bird. And you're stuck up there. And I don't think there's any way to get up there, is there? Maybe. Managed it. Yeah, but, 250. Is that enough Ridgewood? Oh, let's just travel. We'll fast travel to that and go down the other side of the river. And then we'll go do our last Fireclaw fight. Yeah, but it's just... I cannot do most third-person games. I need to have that something in the camera focus that never changes in order to be able to play. And even this game gets a little difficult at times, especially in the cauldrons when you're in such close quarters that pretty much everything around you is moving all the time and there's nothing that stays the same for very long. But as I said, unfortunately most games nowadays are designed for first-person play, and it just does not work for me. And I wish more developers would take that into consideration and do like dual perspective, where you can have the choice of playing in first person or third person. Technically Red Dead does that, although most people play it in third person. I play a lot of Ark Survival Evolved when I'm not playing, you know, shooting games or whatever you want to call it. So that gives you first person and third person gameplay. Although a lot of my favorite Ark players have a tendency to play in first person, which makes it difficult to watch their videos. But might be a weird game for me to play a lot of, considering I'm usually playing things like Red Dead, but the whole reason why I like Ark is because it is much more freeform. Like, there is story that goes with it, but there's no storyline. You just sort of have to explore and discover the story and the lore and all of that for yourself without, you know, really knowing what you're doing. Otherwise, it's, you know, a lot of base building and crafting and taming different dinosaurs and other critters and breeding them, and sort of, I don't know, prehistoric farming game. It's more what it is than anything else. But I like it because it's, you know, very, I like that freeform every once in a while. Ark fulfills my creative needs to build and, you know, sort of roleplay and build my own stories, even though I play single player with that. I don't like playing on servers or anything, which they've shut down the official servers. Which, you know, that was coming eventually. And now you have Ark Survival Ascended, which is just a rich man's game. Because you need to have a high-end PC in order to play that. Even higher end than what I have, which, based on performance issues, is not as high-end as I would like it to be. Which is another reason I'm a little hesitant to do Forbidden West as my next series, at least not until I can upgrade my graphics card. I mean, I'm perfectly capable of playing it with my current graphics card, I just can't play it at max graphics settings, which sucks, you know? Because the developers really put a lot of time and effort into this setting and making it look good, especially for a game that came to console first before PC. It is extremely detailed, and I love that. But yeah, porting it over to PC has not resulted in a very good I'm sorry, Longlegs. Play against that rock and then let me beat the shit out of you. Damn it, Aloy. Hit the birdie. God damn it. There we go. Bad bird. Search those two. Now we have to restock on our herbs again a little bit. Oh well. I think we're pretty good on Ridgewood now, though. At about 450, which is better than what we started with. No, I don't want shock wax root. Alley brush will work. A little more Ridgewood. Okay. Yeah, but if you have any suggestions for games that you would like to see come to the channel, please leave them in the comments. Anything you think I should try out. Otherwise, I do have a couple games in mind that I might do just sort of really short series, sort of I don't know what to call them exactly. Sort of some sort of like, what am I trying to say? Sort of a game review type thing, but not, maybe not full playthroughs, maybe sort of like highlights of playthroughs, I don't know. I have to see what the restrictions are for any of those to see if, there's anything that says I can't do those playthroughs the way I want to, though. Because I know, like, Nintendo and some other companies like that are very strict with what you're allowed to show, and really can't do gameplay on a lot of theirs because of gameplay restrictions, copyright restrictions. Which I think is kind of stupid. Simply because if you can't watch other people play your games, how do they know whether they are going to want to play those games themselves? Especially if there's someone like me who has issues with whether or not they can play certain games based on, you know, first-person, third-person perspectives and how the camera movements actually work. So. Crap, is that a stalker?
Who, me?
Oh. Ignore me. I don't exist, Mr. Stalker. Good job. Okay. Oh, what else do we have over here? We have the Fireclaw. And we have a Ravager. Why do these things like to hang out with machines that are a pain in the ass to kill?
Quiet now.
Damn it, and Ravagers are good against shock, aren't you? Well, at least that's the Ravager dead. Now I need to take out the bear. Come on, Aloy. All right, drop it. Well, that made quick work of a lot of your health. Damn it, you have to hit it if you're going to kill it. Damn it, Aloy. Swing and hit. So close. Down, bear. There we go. That is the last of these bad boys done. And now we have to go and find Naltuk. Goodbye, Grizzly. Where'd our Ravager die out up on the hill? As well, we craft our ammo. Everything else looks good. Yeah, but that Ravager cannon came in really handy, which was really nice. Why couldn't we have had one of those in all of our other battles?
Oh, mine now.
Yep, yours now. All right. And some metal shards. I need medicinal herbs. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff sitting down here too.
Can't be too prepared.
Nice. Nice. Alright. We will always take free resources. Please run route we don't care about. And
You're coming with me.
run. All right. Come on. Keep going. I would say this has been a very successful episode. Spent a lot of time gathering during the first few minutes, maybe first quarter. Okay. About the lodge. Almost forgot about the lodge. Where's the entrance?
Security inspection. This place, as my father used to say, is a sixth-alarm dumpster fire. A catastrophic breach waiting to happen. And this Malinowski guy, he's the source of the problem. I guarantee it. Too wrapped up in this pet project of his. I mean, who the hell cares if a bunch of stagnant pools of water are rainbow-colored or not?
Alright. Still have to find the other lodge, though. Why'd my charger die? Why did my charger die? Did he die to a stalker? Ah, this is the one I wanted to go see. The one that is all lit up inside.
The magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How fierce you must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you disappeared?
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, Well, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds, remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it?
I think we have
The great
5.
Montana recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
I have 6 figurines like this one.
Oh, we do have all
Maybe
6.
these are what you're looking for?
Okay. There we go.
By the blue light, I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take this. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have. You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
No. Just no.
That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
Oh. These things are annoying, but I'll play at least some of them. Let's see. I think this is the black bear that we just heard. We'll play the cougar.
Puma Concolor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
His coat is sand-colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
This is the bison.
Bison, bison, bison. That's the actual Latin name of the regal American bison. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Latin? Perhaps that's some sort of old world custom in which one repeats the name of a particularly revered animal.
No, not really. We'll do the wolf.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters... No, that's ridiculous.
And the moose.
Alcis alcis, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
Alright, enough of this crazy shit. Another text log. There's an audio log.
treasure centers of bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Shut up, Levins. Alright, so we'll dig into our inventory. We have a lot of treasure boxes. Okay. Okay, so the Montana Recreations boxes. Blue Gleam, Badger Bone, Metal Burn, nice. Squirrel Bone, and Echo Shell. Ooh, Hidebound Weapon Coil, nice. Ancient Sculpture and an Owl Bone. A regular Charm and a useless weapons coil, and another useless weapons coil, and a polished ancient charm. Nice. Okay. Not even sure what that's supposed to be. It looks a little bit like a heart, but I don't think they would have that. Squirrel bone. I think that's it. Damage, shock, and freeze. Crafted. I can't add that. Alright. So, what is that coil then? Finish. It's a weapons coil. Shouldn't go on an outfit, right? No, it doesn't go on an outfit. Alright. It's not for our spear. It shouldn't be for that either. It should be for this bow. Or not that one, this one. Because this is the one that does the shock and the freeze. Where's our other? Freeze, damage, corruption, freeze, tear, shock. Fire, tear, shock. It's not for that one either. That wasn't the one I wanted to replace. Unless it's specifically for one of these. That one's really good. I don't
Blue
know.
Gleam will make some shaman happy.
I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we will clear that marker and fast travel. Confirm. Yes.
Not many Outlanders are suited for life in these lands.
No, because it's cold as hell. I like winter, but this is just a little ridiculous. Okay.
I heard. Aratak told me about Araya.
I'm sorry, Naltuk.
No apologies. Aratak said that in the end she was filled with the blue light. She got what she always wanted, didn't she? Each time I doubt my way forward, I think I should seek her guidance. And then I remember. The only guidance I'll receive is my own. Which will have to be good enough. There's much to do.
The Fireclaws. Aratak asked me to help hunt them down.
It's a dire task, but it occupies my attention, so I suppose I'm grateful for it. My scouts have tracked them across the cut.
I'd like to think you're right, Naltuk. About Araya getting what she wanted.
I'm sure she did. All her victories. Surviving the Karja, communing with the spirit, defeating the daemon. Every goal she ever set for herself, she accomplished. And in the end, she was rewarded with the blue light itself. The songs say that our bodies are poor vessels for the light. Our hearts are too dark. But at least for a moment, before she passed, I hope she felt what it was like to be part of it.
You don't sound like you trust yourself to take Araya's place.
Rhea inspired. Whatever we encountered, the new machines, the slaughter at Thunder's drum, we knew we would endure, because she had endured worse. I don't know that I have her confidence. Trust is earned, Aloy. Even in oneself.
You earned Araya's trust, didn't you? She believed you were up to this. And so do I.
Do you?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't meant it.
And I suppose I'd better live up to your expectations.
I've already found the Fireclaws in Altuk. It's over.
That's it then. That's the last of the daemon's work washed away. The last notes of Araya's song sung. The cut is a safer place to live because of what you've accomplished. And now it's time to start anew.
I'm glad I could be a part of it.
As are we all, Aloy. Thank you.
Okay. And we are done here in Banuk territory. So, treasure boxes. One more. Alright. Take all. Okay. Pristine and hidebound. Okay. Damage, tear, and handling. Very nice. Damage, shock, and freeze. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Alright. Yep, put it there. What about the old one? No. We can put it on the ice rail. We can put it on the ice rail. um, do I like the idea of putting it on the ice rail? Oh, I'll put it on that one. We can't put it on that one though. We could put both of them on the ice rail. Alright. Well, they're both on the ice rail now. Okay. One more thing before we call it an episode.
Breathe is ice before I even breathe out.
Where is the normal? Not that one. I want the other one.
There I was, atop the cloud sheer, the blizzard raining blows upon.
Alright, sell. Okay, mark that to sell. Not to sell. Not to sell, that to sell. This can... Oh, badger, watcher, square, processed metal block. Sell all of those. Sell our old bow that we no longer need. Modifications. Sell that one and that one. Just because that one has a lot of handling on it, I'm keeping it. Anything else that we want to get rid of? That's pretty much useless. I think that's good.
Back to back with the Nora warrior as the machines closed in, howling for blood. My hands were...
Alright. So, we are now going to fast travel back to Meridian. You have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And check in next episode when we go to battle once more with our new Banuk weapons. And see how this showdown against Helus and Hades ends up going with a little increased firepower. So, wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day, and bye for now.